کارام که رفتیم. این کیه تو کافی شاپ؟ چه کافی شاپ فیکیه. وایس بالا سرش بپرسه بگه که چی میخونه، بهش بگه که نه تو کتاب نمیخونی دنبال مردی. این که در مورد پرزنت بپرسه قبلا استفاده کردی، پس قطعا این اون نیست. شبیه پورنو دقیقاً آهنگش نخواستم. به نظرم این جوکه بهتره، میگن که کتابا خوندم آخرش میمیره.
Hey.
Hi.
What you got there?
A book.
I know. What's the... Show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
Ah, you read it before? So you like it that much, you're reading it again?
Well, I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
This is a playful opener. Again,
واقعا
it can
مرده
work
بوده.
if you deliver it correctly. Maybe she'll look confused at the worst, but you can still carry it on, and so it's actually got a very high chance of success.
آخه آپشن رو ببین، بگو موهاش خوشگله بعد تبدیلش کن ببرش خونه. نه آخه مثلا نکته اینه که مثلا بگی که ولی مسخره باشه، اصلا کتاب اونجوری نباشه. Find out about her. بپرسی که اینجا زیاد میاد، یعنی که در مورد کتاب استفاده کنه. ایو بزنیم دیگه.
And you normally read philosophy?
No. I mean, I think, well, in every book there's a little philosophy. I'm not a huge Kafka fan. I was just in Prague recently.
Ah, he's from Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's where his house is.
I didn't know actually.
Yeah. Well, if you go, they'll talk about Kafka. So.
Nice. And what else do you like to read? Do you like
خیلی باهوشه دختره.
non-fiction?
اون گاوی ما.
Fiction and like 20th century American lit.
Okay. Who's that?
محمد امینه با هر کی حرف بزنه.
Like Salinger or maybe I just recently read
فقط کافکا رو
a
شنیده
novella
بودم از اینکه
called
گفت.
A Day No Pigs Would Die. It's
A
really
day
nice.
no pigs would die.
Yeah.
That's like when everyone's vegetarian or Muslim.
Well, I won't spoil it, but you're on the right track.
Oh yeah, nice one.
Yeah. What do you
Cool.
read?
I read a lot of different stuff. So I like business, biography, psychology, philosophy.
داره
too.
گندگوزی
I
میکنه.
like old English classics and Russian classics.
Russian classics such as
Tolstoy, Dostoevsky,
You
all,
like
all the
Tolstoy?
usual stuff. Yeah, I think he's a great writer. And obviously in translation maybe it's different, but it's still very cool.
What about Bulgakov?
Yeah, Master Margarita and stuff. Yeah,
آه بلدیم.
cool.
این کاره.
I like Russian lit.
Nice one. That's good. We have something in common already.
Yeah, I guess so we do.
Correct. It's important to always focus the conversation on the girl as much as possible because then it's just going to be more interesting for her.
دروغش کنه خر.
So, how are you able to be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday?
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free, and
Yeah.
then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down working.
جیمیه که پول داده این
That's
پشت
cool.
وایسه.
How about you? How come you're not at work? now?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Guess that she teaches sex ed. بگی sex education درس میده. بگو دانشگاه نمیرم وقت خطر میده. یا واسه کارشو دوست داره یا اینکه برای پولش انجام میده. ای بهترین آپشن رو فکر میکنم. نه بذار سی رو بپرسم.
So you teach
این
at the
چیه داره مخ
university?
میزنه.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. I feel like what I do is important. and
بیشور
that
به حالت مسخرگی
the
میپرسه. خب
information I convey
معلومه
will be valuable to
چیزه.
these people and to my students.
That could be true because I still remember
داره
my
جمعش
teachers
میکنم.
from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a
عجب
good
چیزیه
teacher can
طرف.
just change the whole course of
نه
someone's
دیدی.
life.
Absolutely. And like
یا
looking
منو
back
میگه.
and thinking
من چیزیم.
what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their job
نه
for
بود
money
یکی رو
and
زدیم
they
زمین
come
حسین.
moan about it and hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys
صداش
what they
بیشتر باشه
do
اوکی.
and is making a difference.
Thanks.
نه چجوری انجام بدم کار فکر کنم.
This is a nice thing that you can ask anyone. So well done for picking this. It's the right option, and it can always lead to an interesting conversation. Whether she's into a job, she can tell you why, or she's not, and she can tell you something else that she's passionate about.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for
American
example, an interesting
culture.
one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
I don't see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but
رید. خب
Americans
من به من
seem
آپشن
they
نداد
don't
رید
control
یارو
their
خودش.
destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
میگه که مسخره کنین کارشو نه چالنجش کن.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? Like, what are you teaching? Like, here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something like that.
Well, there really isn't a question of whether or not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history, and yes, maybe ours isn't as long, but
Yeah,
to
not
say
very
that,
long.
yeah, but to say that American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some stuff, but wouldn't it be better that they learn something else? Because, like, if you're going to teach about America, teach business or technology. Because what's culture? Like, what? Tell me. Like, what
Well,
is
for
the
example,
artists, the authors? Like,
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact successfully with us, so if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, you need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
okay, cool. So it's like when you're learning about business in China and you have to, you know, give your business card with two hands.
Quite
and
literally, yes.
all of that
This
stuff.
is the same thing.
Got it. Okay, so
Zamzami
it's not really
Coca-Cola,
teaching about
Coca-Cola.
history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern culture, is what leads the world, right? We
Yeah.
all kind of follow.
If you can challenge someone, get them to prove themselves to you, and then
دیگه
approve of
شاکی
them,
شدن این
validate
دوتا.
them,
واقعا
it
معلومه
has a
خوابشون
powerful
میاد.
psychological effect. So it's the right option. Well done.
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home. But then I have to go to the printer like every day,
آپشن
and it's kind
دوم
of expensive.
اومد.
So what do you think I should do?
بکاپمون رو. چی گفت من نفهمیدم. خیلی تو ریل چقدر واقع شد. چی گفت؟ کدومشو بگه؟ آقا من نفهمیدم چی گفتی. ویگ باش.
Well, when you have a
جمعش کنی.
problem like this, it's important to, that's it, you should talk to your boss about the problem. You know, whatever it is,
Yeah.
not important, but, you know, talk to them in a way that shows that you're on their side
Okay.
and that you want the best for the department, and should be okay.
Okay. That's pretty good advice.
Oops, looks like you got a little bit distracted there, but you know, I understand.
تو
why it
حواست
happened.
پرت
It
شد.
was
من
a
که
very
حواسم
beautiful
بود.
girl going by.
So you've got your teaching thing, and what else is important in your life?
Okay.
What else do you love to do?
I
اینو
really
میخوام ول کنم
love
برم.
dogs, and I
چرا
love to
همشون
travel.
سگ دوست دارم؟
Travel.
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple years, especially.
Nice. And where are some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague,
یه پراگ
Russia,
رفته گاید منو.
Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. All of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see, where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
کجا بورنگ وای فای نداره. Grand Canyon. میگه بگو تایلند بود. Details of your sexual experience. چه آدم گاویه. خود چی دوست داشتی؟ خیلی
Actually, I went there as well, and it was very beautiful. But tell me, what did you really like about it?
Well, I suppose the fact that it is beautiful, and I think I was there at a time in my life when it was really impactful. So I was the right age, and it was the right time, and so it was meaningful to me. But I'm excited to return. I think next summer I'll go back.
Oh yeah, very cool. I'd like to go back as well. So if I'm in America and I'm nearby the Grand Canyon, which I guess nothing's nearby, but if I also want to go,
You're in Phoenix.
yeah, Phoenix, Arizona, then yeah, we could go. It'd be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Good one. That's exactly right. When someone can talk about something passionately, you want to give them a
چپیه
chance to
اصلا
do that,
معلومه
not
به
cut them
زور
off, talk
گذاشتم.
about yourself, ask boring questions. Just give them a chance to open up. This is the perfect subject to connect on.
یعنی چی این دوتا من نمیفهمم فازشون چیه.
Should I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
رید. نگاه کنم بذار یه حرف بزنم.
So are you not gonna get any coffee?
Well, actually, I was over by the
بعد
bar
این
just,
نمیتونم الان وسط بازی چیز
before I
کنم.
saw you and
بعد این
had
مرحله.
a coffee there, and I try not to drink too many. It actually has a strong effect on me, so I don't need that much energy. I've had enough, so I'm good.
Correct. Now, most guys can't do this, you know, so it's very cool, makes you look very confident and strong when you can hold eye contact like this and get her to be the one that works to fill the silence and come up with something to say, because it shouldn't always be you, right?
Tell me some things you like to do for fun.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
Okay.
I
با
try
تو
to do
بودم
whenever I
محمد
can.
امینه بعد این کارو میکردم.
I played it at school. They had
Yeah.
it in my school, but since then I didn't. But they play. I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
Sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But
Very cool. Yeah, it's a cool hobby. And anything else you do?
yeah, probably the thing I do the most is study Russian for hobbies.
Terrorists to that Putin is evil and Russians are just vodka drinking idiots. به من که بخوا. سوکابلیت. Compliment her on choosing a tough language to learn. امکان بی.
Russian?
Yeah.
Ah, you know, I meet loads of people that speak, French, English, obviously, Spanish, German. But Russian, it's really rare to meet someone who speaks Russian. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. How come you chose that?
I don't really have a good reason. When I was in high school, I had the opportunity to do a
Başarı bize
study
yapıyoruz,
abroad, and my choices were France and Russia, and I didn't want to go to France.
Ruski.
So I went to Russia, and then I just never quit.
I actually like that you chose something tough and that you stuck with it. And, you know, like I said, most people take the easy options all the time. So it's interesting and cool that you did that.
Thank you.
Nice one. You know, when a girl has something that is a real talent, something that she should be proud of, something she's worked hard on, that's the kind of thing you don't want to tease her too much on. So, you know, say well done, say you respect that, and say why, and then go deeper into it, because, you know, you need to find out why she would do that, why she was interested, what would make her spend the time on it, and it's going to lead to interesting conversation, make her feel good as well.
I noticed you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
England, actually.
Whereabouts?
Was born in London, but actually, you know what? When I was young, I lived in South London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London and things like this. But,
South. South.
Because I travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But do I still sound British to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
با ته لهجه بریتیش حرف می‌زنی؟ بذارید لهجه چیزه. به کاری هم مخ بزنم دوتا بسه. به دوتا راضی؟ من تا به 72 نرسم ولی میکنم. Like my British accent, don't you? میگوش لهجه چقدر خوبه همه لید میشی به خاطرش. سومی بعد بگیم که خارج چون دوتا ما انگلیسی حرف میزنیم در مورد چیز مشترک حرف بزنیم فکر کنم
Do
خوبه.
you like the English accent?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people like it. They say it's
Pleasant.
kind of sexy, but maybe that's just when I speak it. But it's quite interesting actually being English because in some places like America we have a very good reputation, and then some places like Spain where all the English people go and kind of party and like the hooligans go drinking and stuff. Their reputation's quite bad. But how do you find it being an American and traveling?
It depends on where you're at, but I guess generally people have kind of negative stereotypes about the United States and Americans, but I don't know. It seems that a lot of people are willing to take you and judge you individually and not.
That's good, right?
Put on a bunch of-
There's
oh, yeah.
We're lucky.
چپیه.
We
من
don't have
راستی‌ها
any
رو دوست دارم.
real, racism
من نگم از این
or
چپی
anything
هست.
really bad against us almost anywhere we go, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the right choice, and it's always interesting to talk about cultural differences so it can lead to some nice conversation.
خب میگه که اول شماره‌شو بگی. بگو می‌خوای دوباره ببینش شماره‌شو بگیری. بپرسی که وقت عادیش چی کار میکنه، وقت آزادش. ببینیم که بهش بگیم که خیلی خوشگله. بذار بپرسیم که وقتش چیکار. هنوز اونقدر چیز نیستم. هنوز اونقدر باش اوکی نیستم بگم که بریم دیت.
What do you like to do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah? At the same time?
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes, cocktail bars, different bars. Do you smoke shisha?
Hookah.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
خیلی اونم
I quite
میزنم.
like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore, I don't
It's
know.
healthy?
Yeah, so we need to do it sometime, like shisha, hookah, cocktails, and then dancing.
Oh, maybe.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy to then go on and suggest the date from there and take the number.
And do you have any other outdoor, like active stuff you like to do? You
Yeah.
said volleyball, but anything else?
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities.
همشون هم دوست دارم برن هایکینگ و ولمون
Fishing.
کن
Fishing,
بابا.
yeah.
A girl who likes fishing.
بیمال
It
بیماله
happens.
همه رو مالیدم.
That's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well. You know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day. Like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
What kind of men she likes? Touch her face. این چیه؟ میپرسیم که هفته آینده چی کار میکنم ببریمش دیگه.
And are you busy this week? Like, what are your plans for the next few days?
I'm pretty busy. I have
Yeah.
my friend is having a party tomorrow, and then this weekend I'm gonna take a
Really
train up
funny.
to Vilnius. So, pretty busy.
You have free time, no?
Maybe.
Which
Maybe
day?
on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah? Cool. I might be free on Sunday as well.
Okay.
That's exactly right. Now think about this. Have you ever texted a girl saying, hey, can you meet tomorrow? She's like, I'm not in town. And you say, okay. And then text her in a few days, hey, can you meet tonight? Are you around? Sorry, I've already got plans. Well, to avoid this kind of dumb situation when you end up not seeing her again, why not find out at the time of meeting her what her plans are for the coming week? It's very easy to find out in person and saves the need for sending loads of dumb text
چپی انگار
messages
تلویزیون
that get you
نگاه میکنه.
rejected. So it's the correct choice.
کجا نگم؟ بپرس وقت داره ببرش دستشویی یعنی چی؟ بریم درینک یا بریم هایکینگ؟ بریم هایکینگ. قطعا.
So you like hiking and outdoor stuff, and the weather's pretty good at the moment. So one day we could take a little trip, or I don't know, meet in the evening. Anyway, lots of stuff. We've got lots of stuff we could do together. So why don't you give me your number and we'll arrange something. Thanks.
Exactly right. It flows very smoothly to find something that you both like and then suggest doing that as the reason to see each other again. It's way better than just saying, hey, give me your number.
حرکت بزن
Hey,
خسته
let's
شدیم
go
برقص
for dinner
براتون.
tomorrow.
Goodbye hug then go for a kiss. دست بدیم چیکار کنیم؟ نه مثل که نشون بده من با این تایپ دخترها خیلی ایزی ترم. دخترای با شعور و باهوش. Goodbye hug them for a kiss. نه آخه شما بار اول رو تو کافی شاپ دیدی که نمیره که یا از رو لب بگید یا بوس کنی رو که. اگه میگفت کیس یعنی این هم حالتی که تو اروپا مثلا صورت رو بوسی میکنی آره. دی نه خب این چیز میشه. حوصله رو همین دوباره برم بخوام درس دوباره برم. نایس باشیم دیگه. بیا نایس باشیم. دختر خوب بود.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Oops, you know, got right to the end, but this is a little bit too much. Being
But that's
warm at this point, totally unnecessary. And if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Casanova.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work.
Maybe she'll look